Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope you all are fine in good health. I am Dr. Tahima Khan, a consultant obstetrician and gynecologist. Today I will try to make the POPQ classification so easy for you people. Hope you all will be able to recall the POPQ classification at the end. Okay. The first question here is that what is the POPQ classification? So it is the pelvic organ prolapse quantification system, that is to assess the pelvic organ prolapse. Now here related to this, the second question is that when there were different other methods to assess the POPQ like bed and walker and the Beecham etc., then why the POPQ classification was devised? So the answer is that the previous methods that were used to assess the pelvic organ prolapse were subjective, but the POPQ classification system is more objective with the use of different reference points like hymen or the external urethral orifices and with decreased chances of the inter-observer bias. The POPQ classification system, as you can see, is consisted of 9 grids. It has 3 rows and 3 columns, and each grid is of different importance. Okay, so starting from the first row that is the uppermost, it shows the interior compartment by AA and BA, and the cervix or the vaginal vault by C. The third row shows the posterior compartment by AP and BP, and the posterior fornix by D. So here to be one thing kept in mind, that if there is, you can say, if there is no uterus, if there is no cervix, then there will be no posterior fornix, so D will be absent. Okay, am I clear to you all? So now here the second row shows the genital hiatus, that is the GH, the perineal body by PB, and the TVL, that is the total vaginal length. Now the tricky thing is that how we used to measure them. So AA is a point from on the interior vaginal wall starting from the external urethral orifices 3 cm from that, and is a fixed point, where the BA it starts from 3 cm from the external urethral orifices and to the most distal part on the interior vaginal wall. So in the case if there is no prolapse though and no anterior compartment prolapse, then AA and BA will coincide at 3 cm. Am I clear to you all? Okay, so here you can see the C, it denotes the cervix or the vault cuff. So how can you differentiate by watching the, you can say, the grid, that it is the post-hysterectomized patient or not? So if the C is present and D is also present, then it means that it is cervix. But in case if C is present but D is not present, so it means that it is a vaginal vault. Okay. So the genital hiatus is actually the area that starts from mid of the external urethral meatus till the posterior margin of the hymen, and it increases in the case of prolapse. Where is the PB, that is the perineal body? It starts, or the diameter starts from the posterior margin of the fornix till the mid of the anal canal. Okay, and it used to decreases in the case of prolapse. The TVL is the total vaginal length. Okay, so one thing that is very important, that we in the POPQ classification we used to measure all, you can say, all the parameters by the Valsalva maneuver except the total vaginal length. That is only measure, you can say, without the Valsalva maneuver. Okay, so now how we take these measurements? These measurements are taken by the means of POPQ stick, as I am showing there. Okay, so the woman is asked to cuff and to do Valsalva maneuver, and the measurements are taken. Okay, the measurements have been taken, but the thing is that how to stage the prolapse. So the POPQ classification has 4 stages, as you can see here. In this we will take the hymen as a reference point. So if the prolapse is within 1 cm above or 1 cm below the hymen, it will be stage 2. Any prolapse that is more than 1 centimeter above the hymen, it will be stage 1. Or any prolapse that is more than 1 centimeter below the hymen but less than 2 centimeter from the total vaginal length will be stage 3. For example, if the total vaginal length is 8 centimeter and the prolapse is, you can say, 6 centimeter, okay, 6 centimeter, that is, you can say, total vaginal length में से हाँ हमने 2 centimeter minus कर दिए, so it will be, yes, it will be stage 3, okay. And if it is a complete prolapse, then it will be stage 4. So the POPQ classification is very easy. All you have to do is just to listen this very carefully, to look at the pictures, and you will be able to recall it, inshallah, okay. So see you soon with the next topic. Hope I have make it easier for you. If you have any query, then you can ask me. Thank you.